Just check. Right. Are you hearing me now? Okay, thank you. Thank you. I can't see who that is. Why does this say birthday draw? My gosh. Okay, so let me start over. These things happen, and my whole description is not. All right, so welcome again, everyone. My name is Shrishta Tiwari. I am an emotional intelligence coach and healer. And I just came on here to tell you about a very exciting event I have coming up this weekend on Sunday at 4 p.m. AST. And it's called What a Coach Can Do For You. So as I was explaining before, hi Lisa, thank you so much for letting me know that you can hear me. I was explaining before that I have been coaching persons in my corporate life for more than 10 years, but I entered a new world of coaching, a new incarnation, I would say, last year when I was introduced to a different way to help people, which is what I was always passionate about. When I was introduced to this form of coaching, I was really excited because women, I believe, women like me, so I am introverted, I'm empathetic. We were trained to really be good at academics, to have our career paths down. Most of us probably in a career that we wanted or we thought we wanted when we were small. But sometimes we have a difficulty integrating our life. So we have our career down. It may be at the point where we are stuck and we really want to move on and we're not sure how to move on. But academically, we are okay. But understanding how to get our personal life where we want it, how to get our spiritual life where we want it, how to get our friendships where we want it, the different arenas in your life, we struggle with that. And that is something I struggled with. I'm also passionate about helping women, especially who have been through a divorce and who may have been in a mental and emotionally abusive relationship. Because again, we are not trained as women to traverse through and deal with these things. We are trained to be good at our schoolwork. We are told we have to be a good wife. There isn't even an explanation on what that is from a woman's point of view in a relationship. And so when I went into the world of coaching, what really drew me to it is the speed at which things were being addressed. So as you guys know, I am an academic. I believe myself to be a logical thinker. I believe I can manage whatever comes my way. So even when I went into, it was a free webinar that they had, I was thinking, I don't need a coach. I know how to manage my life. I'm smart. I know how to do strategic thinking. I know I'm a very good analyst. I could figure out things and line them up properly. And I just thought in my life, there are things that I want to do. And the reason I wasn't doing it is just because I didn't have time. And that is the thing with a lot of us. There are things that we are passionate about, that we really want to do and accomplish in our lives, but we let the day-to-day run our life. And we believe that we have to let the day-to-day run our life in order to survive. So all of those thoughts and thinkings that I have, I've completely changed them now, because even going into doing the training to become a coach and all of those things, it was a dream to me. It was something that I wanted to do. At first, I didn't think I had the confidence to do it. And I also didn't think that I would be able to do the investments in order to do the trainings. But I had done my first coaching exposure was with January Donovan, who is a renowned coach and highlighted by Forbes as one of the top coaches today, top female coaches. And she had a dream actualization session. And I remember in that dream actualization session, which is also a workshop I now do, putting down my impossible dream as becoming a coach. And every time I do that workshop, I always tell the persons in the workshop that you are in my impossible dream. I am now living my impossible dream. And of course, now I have more dreams and you are part of it. So this is one of the things that fascinated me about the world of coaching is that, first of all, I didn't think I needed a coach. But once I went into the classes, so I was studying coaching, and in the classes, we have what they call coaching gyms, where there are three of us, and one person would be the coach, one person would be the coachee, and one person would be the observer. And in those gyms, we would rotate and take turns, and that is how part of the training. So, of course, when you are the coachee, you have to give an issue that you want help with. And I could never think of anything because I have my life down, right? I know and understand myself. So I used to be there struggling, thinking, okay, what am I going to say? And I'm already introverted. I don't like to talk. And I remember one time they said, just tell us something you're stuck with. So I gave them something, not really expecting anything. But at the end of that coaching gym that we called it, I was amazed at how quickly my issue was solved. My daughter is calling me. And the freedom I felt in moving along. Yes, Mom? I'm coming just now, right? I can't come right now, Mama. 10 more minutes and I'm coming. 10 more minutes. This is my daughter. So that is one of the things I really like about coaching, because it's when coaches offer you a package, and well, I'll just speak for myself. I mean, I have other coaches coming on Sunday, but when I offer you a package, it is for you to have the transformation that you're looking for in a shortened period of time. So whereas before, like I would have been reading books, I would have been going on trainings, and I would have probably been part of groups, a one-on-one coach would give you guidance and information geared towards you. The other fascinating thing to me about at least the coaching I do is helping people understand for themselves what it is they want to do and where it is you want to be, because our lives and what we want to do, we all know. It is all buried inside us, but we are trained to forget it or to suppress it or not to listen to it. And part of coaching is helping to bring out of that which you already know, but maybe not confident enough to believe in or to say or to pursue. The other thing that amazed me is because I am so into emotions. I believe that our emotions are messages. I believe if you're going through something negative, there's some reason that you're going through it. And I believe that honoring those messages without any shame, blame, or make wrong can help you as an individual grow in your life and also understand where you want to be. I strongly believe that the reasons we get into situations that hurt us is because we are probably on the wrong path. And it's like a message from the divine, this universe, however you want to refer to that being, that you need to do something else or be on a different path. And again, in the coaching sessions, so my coaches are trained in NLP, neuro-linguistic programming. So that is a lot of what I used. And again, I was amazed. In like 10 seconds, they would call up someone and they would share. And the amazing thing is you don't even have to give your whole story. So, some of us, we don't like to talk about what happened. We just want it to be over and done with. But deep down inside, it really affecting us without us knowing that's what happens, right? When we go into the subconscious brain, there's a lot of research on how the patterns you grew up with are affecting you now, but I wouldn't go into that for now. And in like 10 minutes, without explaining anything, I would see the person who is being coached as the subject for our training totally change, go from crying profusely So you see the weight lifted off and you see the lightness. So all of this is why I was so interested in coaching, particularly when I saw the effect on removing those negative emotions, which I'm really passionate about helping women to understand and release the negative beliefs, the fear, the anxiety, the overwhelm, the sadness, honoring it, but understanding it and using its message to move on. So I want to invite you all. Let me just make sure I touched on everything. Yeah. So this Sunday, I'm going to have a group of coaches speaking their gifts, what they are offering and how they could help you. And I really encourage you to just come and listen. There's no commitments. I will have some giveaways. I would have some things that you may be interested in, just to open a door to a different path in your life. And again, we are not aware of the many paths in our life because we were trained on a very linear path of academics and getting married. And that is really what we were trained to do. Do well in school and also get married and have a family. But there is so much more to life. There is so much more in terms of what you can achieve in your life by just opening yourself and opening your beliefs. And an example I would give you is I had a client who she wanted to open her own business, but she just had a belief that she would never be successful financially. She saw a male figure in her life as the successful person, as the person who will always be there for her, as the person who was like her financial safety. And unfortunately, that person passed. And when I was coaching her, I discovered that that was really that belief that her safety net wasn't there financially and that she has no one to depend on financially. That belief was holding back her business. And she wasn't, you are not aware of these things. So the other thing about coaching, it is really going to open your mind. It is going to open your beliefs. It is going to expand what you think and know is possible for you and put you on a path to the life you really want, the life that is buried under everybody else's expectations, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your cousin, family, society. That you that is buried under there, that is the treasure we find. So I invite you guys to come all this week. Tomorrow, I'm going to have Yashi Carrington, who's actually co-hosting it with me. I'm going to share space with her where she's actually going to talk a little bit about PCOS and mental and emotional health because she's a PCOS positivity coach. And on Friday, I'm going to have a live with Dr. Arlene Wright, who is a whole body and transformation coach. And she will just again be sharing how she got into coaching, why she's passionate about it. And then on Sunday, I have about 5 different coaches from different areas, some fitness, some life balance, purpose, emotional intelligence, PCOS, who are going to share the services they offer and how they can help you. So I really encourage you guys to tune in on my social media channels, my Facebook page, my YouTube, and LinkedIn. And be active in the chat. Ask whatever questions you want to ask so you get the information that you want. And I will see you guys then. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to put it in the chat. I'll just wait a little while. Okay. Well, my daughter plats my hair. Okay, I'm not seeing any questions coming in. I really need to get used to this. Okay, so I will see you guys on Sunday. Looking forward to seeing you all. Have a great night. Bye.